Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you would like to see how I made this delicious apple cobbler and homemade vanilla ice cream, then keep on watching. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for tuning in for another video. Let's go ahead and get started on this ice cream so it can be freezing while we prepare our apple cobbler. So first thing you're going to do is take 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I did end up using the rest of my heavy whipping cream because I only had a little left in my carton. But you take the heavy whipping cream as much as you like and 1 can of condensed milk and pour it together. Make sure you get all of that condensed milk out of there, okay, because it's going to help give it the flavor. Then once you guys get through adding your condensed milk, you're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Now I did not measure this, but I can link the video below from where I did get the recipe from. I kind of went off memory with this because I have made this with my kids ever since I first found out about it, and let's just say I haven't bought ice cream since. But you're going to take your hand blender, or I also have an ice cream maker, but for this video purposes, I'm going to use my hand blender. You're going to blend this for 10 to 15 minutes. As you can see, now that I've been blending it for about 4 minutes, the consistency has thickened up. Now after 10 minutes, you're going to take your saran wrap and wrap it around and stick it in the freezer. I do recommend that you put this ice cream in a glass bowl or container with the lid. However, I did not have a lid for my ice cream, so I just used what I got. Now moving on to the cobbler, I took some green apples, peeled them, and now I'm slicing them up. You can slice them however big or small you want them to be. I was just kind of freestyling it. I don't like a lot of fruit in my cobbler. Same thing with my peach cobbler. Comment back down below if you're like me and like more cobbler than fruit, okay? But I did chop up these 2 green apples, and you're going to add them to a skillet. I did not measure this, you guys. I was just going with the flow, kind of how I do my peach cobbler. But you're going to add about 1 stick of butter, or 1 stick of butter and 4 tablespoons, so about 1.5 stick of butter, and saturate your apples in there. Then you're going to add your cinnamon, some nutmeg. I used a 1/2 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar and some vanilla extract. Mix that together, stir it. You want to make sure all of the apples are getting coated, and also squeeze in some fresh lemon. You won't regret it, okay? It's like the secret ingredients. Don't be like me and drop a seed in there. But anyways, so you're going to make sure all the apples are saturated and let it come to a simmer on medium-high heat. And once it comes to a simmer, it's going to look something a little similar to this. You can cook it longer here, like I am. I like my fruit soft in my cobbler, so I did let it come to a simmer for about 7 to 8 minutes, and this is how it looked. So now I'm going to add my flour to thicken it up. You can use cornstarch. Use what you got. So make sure you turn the eye down to low and monitor this, because it will thicken up kind of fast. I took my eyes off of it for a split second, and it was really thick. You can get it as thick as you want. I got mine a little too thick this time. Seeing that this was my first time using this recipe, I would recommend not getting it that thick, because when it cooks in the oven, you will see that it like absorbs into the cake mix. So I would make it thick like you do peach cobbler with the actual pie crust. But anyways, once that cooled down, you want to add that to a glass container or whatever oven safe container you have. Again, see, I let mine cook a little bit too thick, but that was the consistency. You put it inside of your baking dish, spread it out evenly. Take your cake mix. I did use butter yellow cake mix, and you want to cover the entirety of the apples and evenly spread it throughout over the apple. I also want to let you guys know you do not have to cut your own apples. You can just buy the apple filling. Alright, so after you evenly spread it, you're going to take 2 sticks of butter and add it on top. Don't mix it. I want to take this apple pie crust mix with 4 tablespoons of butter and melt the butter and mix it together. This is just a little extra step I'm doing because I didn't want to top mine with the cinnamon, nutmeg, and brown sugar like I seen on a video. So I just used this. I found it at the dollar store. So I'm gonna mix this together, and then I'm going to evenly spread it over the top of my cobbler. And once I did this, you guys, it was just again an extra step because I didn't want to add the toppings that I seen on the recipe that I'm gonna link below. If you try this, please let me know how you like it. I did leave mine in the oven a little bit too long because I was also cooking my Sunday dinner and I got distracted. So it came out a little crisp on top, but it was still soft and moist. It was delicious. My kids absolutely loved it. I will make it again, but I'll make it a little different next time. As you can see, I'm going to plate my kids' bowl and top it with the homemade ice cream we made. They could not wait. So the ice cream wasn't completely frozen, but it did turn out delicious. If you try this recipe, please let me know in the comments below how you like it. Thank you again for tuning in for another video. See you guys in the next Vlogtober. Talk to you later.